It's your boy Gruff here, back with another video, and today I got special for you guys, man. Today we're gonna be doing a tier list for the part 3 5th anniversary edition. You guys know, with the addition of Ultra VB, man, one unit that they dropped. You know, one unit, bro, that he shakes up the whole meta, right? He shakes up the whole meta. And we're gonna make a tier list, bro. It's gonna be the last tier list for this anniversary, and then that's pretty much it, man. So part 1, part 2, part 3, it all changes. It all changes because certain units drop and everything. And if you guys do enjoy these videos, subscribe to the channel, roll to 14K, leave a like, turn on the note when I post a video or go live. And yeah, man, it's a tier list. You know what I'm saying? We're not all gonna agree at all in our placements. So if you guys do see something that you guys might disagree with, comment down below and then let me know who you guys will probably put in your top 10. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's all arguable. It's all based off experience and who you use and all that good stuff. So man, like there's no clear cut best tier list, bro. It is what it is. So yeah, we're gonna do the top 10. I probably might start from 3 to 10, and then we're gonna leave the number 1 and number 2 spot for towards the end, because that's gonna be very controversial. A lot of people have been in shambles on Twitter, man, with Ultra VB and Goku Frieza. You guys already know that. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with it. So yeah, let's start off from number 3. Number 3, I'm actually pretty conflicted. I'm actually conflicted between 2 units. Where they at? I'm conflicted between Rose and I'm conflicted between UGB. Now here's my reason why I feel like both of them are interchangeable. Now with Rose, there's a lot more purples around in this meta because due to the lack of yellows because of UVB, now a lot of people are really rocking yellows. I mean, not like there's more people that's rocking purple, so they're not really scared of no yellows right now because UVB is everywhere. So, you know, he's gonna face a lot of purples. He's gonna face more purples compared to UVB facing more yellows, because it's really difficult for you to rock the yellow because UVB is everywhere. Like UVB just cucks every yellow, right? But there's a lot more blues in the meta trying to counter UVB, which is why I'm kind of confused, because all right, there's more purples that can deal with him, but there's more blues around that he can take advantage of. While this guy has no yellows, but there isn't really as many greens either, but there isn't no yellows. So it's like, who do you put over, you know? So it's really difficult. It's really difficult for me to put, because there's more blues, so he goes crazy, but there's no yellows to stop this guy. So it's like, I'm really confused. Like, all right, who should I put over, right? Someone that does more damage to blues. There's a lot more blues trying to counter UVB, but then there's someone there's no yellows to counter this guy. So he's not really afraid of any yellows in this meta right now, because you can't really rock any yellows unless you're trying to, like, if you main region, you got to use Kid Buu, right? But not a lot of people really rock the yellow, so it's really difficult for me to use. It's really difficult for me to choose. I probably might side with UGB just because he's not really scared of facing any yellows. So I probably might put him over Rose just because of that. But like I said, if you put him number 3, put him number 4, I understand, because there's more blues around. So you want to bring him just to protect UVB. But then this guy's like, all right, I'm not really scared of any yellows because of UVB. So it's like, it's really difficult. He's the counter the blues for UVB, but in this guy, because of UVB, he's free. So it's really difficult for me to pick which one, 3 or 4. But I guess I'll just kind of keep it like this, because there really isn't that many yellows around for real that can keep him in check, right? So I'll probably put him over Edge of Rose just because of that thing. Because there are some purples like him. You got Goku Frieza, you got UI Sign. You got some decent purples running around still. So I'll put UGB over Rose. Now, 5 and 6, for number 5, I'm definitely going to put 17. I think 17, the fact that he has endurance, units like UGB and UVB can't rush him, because although they nullify endurance, he can erase their attribute upgrades. They're not uncancelable, so that means you guys, 17 can keep them in check, which is really nice. And then the fact that UniRep is still, I believe, is still the best overall team in terms of, like, all right, if you look at like a tag alone, I feel like UniRep is still the best. Them, Goku, Frieza, and then you can rock Hit instead of Jiren, or you can rock Kiawe, right? You can rock UI sign Goku, right? So I still believe that 17 value just gotten better, especially since he does extra blast damage to Fusion Warriors, and then he can keep UGB and UVB in check because of the whole Rising Rush thing, which is actually pretty nice there. I mean, double vanish, which is pretty annoying as well. I just feel like he deserves the 5th spot. I really don't think there's any other unit that could take that 5th spot from him right now. So I'm definitely gonna put LF 17 5th. Now for the number 6 spot, I'm actually pretty conflicted between 2 units. I'm conflicted between Hit, and I'm conflicted between, where you at, Trunks? That's what I'm missing. Where you at, Trunks? Do I not have Trunks in here? Where are you at, Trunks? Where is Sort of Hope Trunks? Sort of Hope Trunks. Do I have him? No, yeah, there he is. There he is. That's the unit I was looking for. Yeah, Sort of Hope Trunks. Now, Sort of Hope Trunks has got a lot of value, but the only problem with Sort of Hope Trunks is UVB can just straight up just Rising Rush the dude. But then with Hit, I don't really see no hits like that no more, for real, because a lot of people just leader UVB on Unirep. They just took Hit out and just put UVB in there as the red. So it's like, all right, who would I put over? I guess right now, I'll probably put the Trunks over Hit. I don't, because everyone just replaced Hit from UVB. They just leader UVB on Unirep. It's like UVB, Goku Frieza, and then 17. So me personally, I'll probably put the Trunks over the what's name, just because of that reason. Even though Hit is like super is a unit that I hate facing, but a lot of people just are just leadering UVB on Unirep. So Hit kind of just took a hit, no pun intended, right? So I'll probably put him number 7, though. I still feel like he's definitely a really good unit, bro. Even if you don't have UVB, he still gets the job done as the red unit. Not like he's terrible. It's just that more people are just going to just put UVB there, right? He can nullify endurance and everything like that, and then he's just the new unit, bro. His kid is actually insane. It's actually annoying to actually deal with. So I definitely will put UVB up there. Now for 8, 9, and 10. 8, 9, and 10, there's actually 3 units. Yeah, I think I have the 3 units that I'm going to put in there. Now for number 8, bro, this might be an interesting one that people might be like, huh? But I actually might put UI sign number 8, man. A lot of you guys might be confused why I put him number 8, but him doing extra damage to fusions is actually a big deal. You got UGB running around, and then you got UVB running around. Another thing I like about him is his auto gauge. His auto gauge actually is pretty nice. So, you guys know with UVB, when he enters the field, he actually notifies, he takes away your vanish. And the fact that he has his auto gauge, he's not going to really be affected by that unless UVB has a blue card and he can't dodge that. But him doing extra damage to Fusion Warriors, he's on Unirep. He has a little auto gauge that I can kind of keep him in check in a bit, kind of do that little stalling game as well. I mean, this guy, I feel like this guy's pretty, I think he deserves to be like number 8 for real. He can keep Rose in check as well because he's a green unit. He does great damage. I definitely feel like this guy makes a number 8 for real. It's really difficult for you guys to rock these yellow units for real. Because of UVB, but the fact that he does extra damage to Fusion Warriors, you can keep him in check. I think this guy's value is really good right now. I just really do believe that. I think a lot of you guys might not put him top 10, but I think he deserves top 10 in my opinion. So I'm gonna put him number 8. Now number 9, I'm actually conflicted. There's a few units, right? Like I might actually put number 9. I might put. Me personally is either I'm biased over Kid Buu, because I just don't think Kid Buu is out of top 10. I just don't see it. I know that I know like UVB keeps him in check, but I just don't see 10 units being better than Kid Buu. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Or do I put Beast Gohan over him? Now, Beast Gohan, he has movies, he has hybrids and everything like that, and then you could rock him on Sun Fam with Goku and Frieza. So I think I might give the edge over Beast Gohan over Kid Buu because of that setup there. You rock him and then Goku Frieza together. You have 2 strong blues to kind of keep check of what's the name and all that. He has type neutral, so he can kind of somewhat deal with Rose Hit. So I'll actually probably put Beast Gohan number 9. Put him 9, bro, especially him and Goku Frieza together, bro. You could just rock that setup. You could actually just do double. You guys can do double hybrids, double blues, right? And then put Goku Frieza in there because he's gonna get endurance because he's playing with another hybrids member. So you guys can definitely do that type of setup. If you guys are really scared of UVB like that, you guys can have 3 blues at the same time, or just go to the Goku side. So I think him on Sun Fam was actually pretty slept on setup. And you can rock UI Sign on that setup too. You can do Beast, you can do Goku Frieza, and then you guys can do UI Sign. I think that's actually a really good team that a lot of people hasn't been rocking, but Sun Fam is actually pretty good. So I'm actually gonna put him number 9. Now number 10, I'm gonna put Kid Buu. I just don't see 10 units being better than Kid Buu. I'm sorry. Like, maybe other units have more advantage over him just because he's not yellow, but I just don't think that there's 10 units better than Kid Buu. You know, I just don't see it. You know, I mean, I'm biased, a little biased there, not gonna lie to you, but I just don't see 10 units being better. Right? If I was to put these other units honorable mentions, because like I said, we're gonna save the last 2 for last. You know, Jiren and Gambles, right? Like ever since you redrop, I hadn't really been seeing both of these units on the field. I guess I'll give the advantage to Jiren just because his team is better, but individually he has some way of actually going type neutral against red. So it's really difficult for me to pick either the Gammas or Jiren. I probably might give the edge to the Gammas, but one thing about Jiren is Jiren does wipe away buffs and can go type neutral, I think twice or once. So like, you know, when you would be doing his thing, his combo, you can switch to Jiren, take away his little nullified cover change for 5 timer counts, and then switch out. But they're both yellow, so I'll probably give the edge to Gammas. I put Jiren here. After that, who would I put after? I think Blues and Masu value actually goes up as well. I think it goes up a lot actually, just to slow UVB down. Kiawe, I actually like her spot. Me personally, I'm gonna pick Piccolo here. Pan, I probably keep Pan. I might put Pan above Jiren. A lot of people are still rocking Pan. I mean, you can put Pan even higher for real. Not gonna lie to you. I'll probably just put Pan there. Why not? Tag 4s. I think Tag 4s on Sun Fam is actually a really good team. I think Tag 4s and Goku Frieza is really good. So I think a lot of people are sleeping on that team there. So I'm actually going to put Goku Frieza there. Let me actually keep Goku Frieza and UVB down here. Oh, I can't. Okay. We'll keep them in check. They're not in the honorable mentions. I'm just trying to look at my honorable mentions. Me personally, I'm going to put Piccolo bias. I actually might put Piccolo below Zamasu because, you know, he just has more value just keeping what's name in check, especially for my regions team. Like, I'm making sure that I'm making all the defensive stuff buffs for him so he can kind of absorb UVB's damage. But the fact that Piccolo has revival is actually nice for my region team because granted, he's a yellow endurance unit. He could take away UVB's buffs, but like he's a yellow unit, so he can get decimated. And then this guy, UVB, can ride the rest of Zamasu because he doesn't nullify endurance for his little 17 buffs. So Piccolo is kind of like a unit, kind of having that revival unit. He's the only one that can kind of really deal with UVB for real, like a head-on rising rush on my region team. So I put value over him. You know, a lot of you guys are gonna make fun of him, Grill Master, whatever, but I'm gonna put a bias over him. I actually could put him here, but I think Kiawe actually has a little bit more value. So I probably might put him here just to be what's the name? Just to be, you know, pretty fair on Piccolo. So I'm put him here. After that, I mean, here, I guess it's just what it is, right? I guess I'll put like Nerd on here, Purple 17 there. Anybody else from here that I actually put, you know, Future Gohan. I guess you could put Future Gohan up here just because of future related buffs, right? Maybe. I don't know. Don't really care too much. It is what it is. USV, yeah, you guys don't really care too much about the honorable mentions, man, for real. I guess I'll put USV up here too, just because, you know, future. But like I said, he's also another yellow unit that's gonna get cooked by UVB as well. So take that as well. And he's endurance. So I guess I'll just keep it like this. I don't care. I really don't care too much about the honorable mentions. But all right, let's get to the, you know, the real juicy part of the vid. Goku Frieza, UVB, man. Who's number 1 and number 2 for me? So, you know, whoever you put as number 1, number 2, okay with. Both have good value, arguable reasons why they deserve to be number 1 spot, man. UVB, new unit, future boost. I mean, they're both on future boost. Takes away your vanish, nullifies cover change every time he enters the field, bro. Like, you gotta keep an account when he enters the field, and then also you gotta keep in count of his gauge. He has just as good of a gauge as Beast Gohan, but he can get it faster. So that means, what I mean by that is, like, his gauge refills faster. It refills faster, because you guys know with Beast Gohan, for him to empty his gauge, he gotta pop a blue card or he has to pop a green card. But his special cover change lasts for 15 timer counts. But this guy, like, as long as you use 5 cards, he gets his gauge and it just replenishes. But it's for 5 timer counts. So me personally, I think I actually like this more, especially beginning of this first 30 timer counts, double card draw speed, all that. You know, he has that green card counter, which is actually pretty annoying. I actually hate those passive counters so much, especially here. He's actually has a better counter than Piccolo. His is a longer animation, so you gotta wait longer, and it also is against blast attacks, tap attacks, any tap action strikes. So I think he definitely has a better counter than Piccolo and Jiren. And then he goes type neutral. Then, like, if he hits half health, he's type neutral against blue for 30 timer counts. He heals up by 30. Every time he kills a unit, bro, he gets his Vanish back and he heals his allies, which is dumb, bro. His ultimate hits does so much damage, bro. It's actually insane. Just does so much damage. And then, man, you got Goku Frieza, right? Like, Goku Frieza is, like, probably one of the better blues to counter him. They have the Frieza side. Him and 17 probably the best blues right now to slow him down. Then, you have the Goku side that can keep him check against the greens as well. Then he's on arguably the best team right now. Then you also have the Rise and Rush thing. It's harder to Rise and Rush against him. This guy, he seals Rise and Rush when he enters the field first time, 5 timer counts. So it's really a toss-up, man. Like, it really is a toss-up, bro. It really is a toss-up of who you put number 1 and 2. But for me personally, I think I might give the edge to UVB as someone that mains region, as my best unit being Kid Buu. Like, this guy just gives me more problems than the Goku Frieza. Like, when before UVB and I was facing Goku Frieza, I wasn't really stressing for real, because I had Piccolo, I had Kid Buu, and I'll just make sure whenever they switch, I switch. So if he goes to the Frieza, Piccolo. He goes to the Goku side, Kid Buu. And I just kept them in check, bro. And I never really had too much struggles against it. But I mean, I guess me personally, UVB would be more difficult. But like when I'm watching these videos of everybody else facing, bro, UVB is annoying, bro. Like, he has the green card counter, so he kind of just stays in the back. You can't really do nothing, bro. You just kind of just like, all right, bro, he has a green card, bro. I can't really do much. Like, how am I supposed to bake that out? So it's like little stuff like that is annoying. And I don't know, bro. I'll probably give number 1 to UVB. I think UVB is number 1. I think he barely scratches out of Goku Frieza. Like I said, if you guys put Goku Frieza number 1, I'm not going to argue against you at all. Both are fantastic units. And, I'm kind of glad that UVB isn't undisputed. Like, I'm glad that there's actually an argument for people going for Goku Frieza and UVB. Because if this guy was undisputed, is better than UVB, then he just makes the meta worse. But the fact that you can argue who's number 1 and 2, that means, like, he's not too powerful, right? Because when he was by himself, bro, it was like undisputed number 1. But now, this guy drops. I'm glad he's not just way better than Goku Frieza. I love that, because if he was way better than Goku Frieza, then that's a problem for the game. So I think UVB is number 1 right now. Maybe it might be some recency bias, but like I said, I do main region, and I struggle more against him because Kid Buu is my main unit. He's my ace, and like, he has a hard counter against him, right? So that's also, like I said, experience. The team you main, that also going to dictate how you put other units. And I think this is my setup, man. I think this is my top 10. I think my top 10 is pretty solid, bro. I think a lot of people might disagree with UI Sign, but I think UI Sign has great value in this meta. Great value. So I definitely think he deserved to be number 8. I could actually put him higher for real. I could really put him like number 6 for real. But I'm going to play it safe, keep on number 8. But I mean, he has great value. I mean, like I said, Trunks, like, you could, I might put UI Sign higher, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I might put, cause Trunks, like, granted, he's on Future, but like, he can still get shut down. He gets, like, on Future, bro. Although he deals extra damage to UVB, both of them can just slow him down. Like, extra damage to hybrids. That one equipment does like 13 damage to hybrids, and then he's a green unit. And then this guy, he just nullifies endurance and keeps him in check. So I actually might put Trunks lower. I'm gonna put Trunks 8. I'm gonna put UI Sign 6. That's how much like I think UI Sign. Yeah, I'm gonna put UI Sign 6. I'm gonna put Trunks 8. Although Future's a good team, like the two units there can deal with him and not like put him in check. So like, he's just there just because he's just a blue unit. But then you have Rose on the team and you have him. So I actually might. I'm gonna put UI 6. Yeah, I'm gonna put UI 6. I think the best movies uni rep team right now is Goku, Frieza, 17, and UI Sign. You know, you don't really see no yellow, so Hit doesn't really have to be the main unit there. Of course, you can lead her, and then he's also Zenkai buff for Goku, Frieza. Yeah, I'm gonna put UI Sign 6. A lot of people might disagree with UI Sign, but I mean, I need to understand why you guys don't put him in the top 10. Maybe 6 is too high, but I think his value is really good, bro, for real. So, yeah, that's pretty much it with my video. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, 1 and 2 definitely is arguable who you guys switchable. 3 and 4, in my opinion, is actually switchable as well. And then here, I definitely put him 5. I think him being number 6. I think he has the edge over Jiren right now. I think Jiren does, of course, way more damage than him, but for what the meta is using right now, and like I think he just kind of thrives better right now. Trunks kind of just good. Beast, Kid Buu. Yeah, I probably keep something like this. So, yeah. Maybe Pan is a little bit too high, but like her support is just really good. And, you know, these yellow units just get murdered by UVB. So, yeah, that's pretty much it with my video. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, and groove, man. I'm out. Peace.